In the pursuit of success, our impatience often serves as the chains binding us to the mundane rather than the extraordinary. Picture this: a young man, filled with burning ambition, approaches a seasoned Buddhist monk, his mind racing and heart pounding, demanding, "Master, what is the secret to achieving success quickly? I've tried everything. I want results now." The monk gazes at him, recognizing the tempest of unrest swirling within. Like a puppet tangled in its own strings, the young man is ensnared by his impatience. With a calm demeanor, the monk says, "Ah, my eager friend, to grasp the fruit of success, one must first learn the art of patience. Let me share a tale. Once, in an ancient kingdom shrouded in shadow and aspiration, there lived a king. Let's call him King Haste. This king embarked on a journey through a dense and dark forest. As he climbed a hill, a flicker of light caught his eye. Fueled by hunger and ambition, he trekked toward it. Upon arrival, he found an old woman bustling about in her simple hut. Mistaking him for a soldier, she offered him water and a plate steaming with rice and curry. King Haste, so ravenous he may as well have been a dragon, devoured the food without thought. Alas, in his haste, he burned his fingers and spilled the rice across the dusty floor. The old woman chuckled softly. "Ah, you are rather impatient like your king. You've burnt your fingers and wasted your meal." Confused, the king asked, "What does my impatience have to do with this?" The old woman continued, "Your king seeks to conquer grand armies while neglecting the small skirmishes. Just as you grab the boiling rice instead of taking your time to savor the cooler edges, he overlooks the lesser enemies, only to see his army dwindling." In the spirit of Seneca, who once articulated, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity," let us focus on the small forces in our lives to build a strong foundation for our larger conquests. The old woman's wisdom took root in King Haste's mind, and he learned that true victory lies in steadfastness and careful calculation. The monk turned back to the young man. "Do you see the folly of haste? You cannot force a mango sapling to mature overnight. Patience is required. Look after your seedling, water it, nurture it, and with each passing season, it shall grow into a tree that bears fruit. Conversely, if you rush and demand immediate sweetness, you may find only bitterness and disappointment. Consider this: swift is the path to ruin, slow is that which blooms. The universe has a natural rhythm, one that we must respect and align with. Rushing through life like a child blowing on a dandelion might scatter seeds, but it won't plant a garden. Impatience leads us to folly. We may leap into precarious situations without reflection, whether in love, ambition, or health, only to find ourselves ensnared in consequences we never foresaw. The renowned philosopher Epictetus warned, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Let your heart be like a stone, resolute under the weight of trials, exuding self-control and fortitude. Transform the impatient gnawing within into a blossoming patience, an inner stillness that allows you to approach all matters of life with grace and deliberation. Thus, let us learn from King Haste and the wise old woman. Reject the temptation for immediate gratification. Embrace the dark beauty of patience. Consciously engage in the journey without tumult, for every hardship faced and every obstacle overcome builds resilience. As we traverse life's winding path, let us lock arms with patience, for it is not only the key to success, but also the doorway to profound joy, a joy born from the journey itself rather than the destination. Know this, dear seeker: haste makes waste, but patience sows the seeds of unwavering triumph.